Hello students, welcome to your chemistry class. So in the last video we read about the pure substance and impure substance. So what do you understood there? That pure substance means it contains only one type of atom or molecules, and impure substances means it contains many molecules. Okay, or you can say impure substance are the mixtures. Okay, in this video we are going to read about the atom, molecule and element. So let's start. So take a paper and start dividing it. Okay, you divide it further into further, you can divide it to that stage where you can't divide it anymore. Okay, so that will look like something like this. Okay, so one Greek philosopher Democritus came to an idea that about that atoms. Okay, he said that atom is something that the last stage of dividing something. Okay, after that you can't divide it, that stage is called your atom, or that is called your atom. That means that will be the most smaller. Okay, so everything is made up of atom only. If we start from your Eiffel Tower to your chair, bag, books, pencil, eraser, doors, windows, utensils, everything is made up of only atoms. And another thing, you have read that cell is called the smallest thing. Yes, you have read this. Okay, you have read that cell is the smallest thing in the world. But don't be confused that atom is more than smaller as compared to your cell, because your cell is the smallest living unit of the body, or the smallest living unit of all living things. Okay, but atom is the smallest particle of all living things and non-living things also. Okay, so this mosquito also made up of atoms, tree, dog and human beings also. That means we. Okay, we all are made up of atoms. Whatever you see in your surrounding, whatever is present in our surrounding, everything is made up of atoms. Okay, so you do one thing, we'll see one example. Okay, what is that? We will take example of one your hand, that where we will divide it into further and further to the last stage. Okay, by which at the stage we can't divide it anymore. Okay, so this one we started from, the zooming started from 10 to the power 0 meter. Okay, then 10 to the power minus, we are zooming it now, that's why we'll go in minus. Okay, then 10 to the power minus 1, then you can see in 10 to the power minus 1 how your skin is looking. Okay, then 10 to the power minus 2, minus 3, then minus 4, then this is in minus 6. You can see how it is looking. Okay, then 10 to the power minus 7, then this one is your last, that is 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So here how it looks, it looks like a small ball. Okay, you can see this one, after zooming more we got this one. So this is the last test, and this is called your atom. Okay, so do you understand how your atom is the smallest particle of an element or of everything. Okay, remember, cell is the smallest living thing of the living organisms, but atom is the smallest particle of all living beings and non-living things. Okay, then so we came to one conclusion that atom is the smallest unit of everything. Let's observe something. So scientists over the years discovered millions of substances. So have you wondered ever that how these substances are made up of, or what are the things are present in there, or how the atoms are arranged in that substances? Are they similar or dissimilar? Let's see. We'll take the example of your coal. So your coal is otherwise known as carbon. Okay. So if you will divide the coal, what we will get? So remember, in your coal, okay, we found only the carbon atoms. Means in the carbon, after dividing also, we got the carbon only. Okay. So an element is a pure substance composed of only one kind of atom. So I think you have read about element before. So remember, element means it is a pure substance composed of only one kind of atom. So see, for example, your carbon 1 is your element. Okay. So in this coal, every atom is your carbon only. Okay. Then if you will take this smaller one also, here also only carbon it is present. Okay. And another example, see. Your wood. If you will take the one big wood, okay, one big piece of wood, and if you will start breaking it, okay, the last one, that small pieces also, that is also called a piece of wood only. That means whatever character that big piece of wood have, that small piece of wood also have the same properties. Okay, that's why your element is a pure substance composed of only one kind of atom. Okay, let's see the characteristics of an element. So if you will start breaking that coal, what we'll get? We'll get these small pieces of carbon or the small pieces of coal. So that means what? If the group of coal or one coal have one that carbon atom, the smaller piece also have carbon atom, and that smaller piece also have carbon atom only. Here you can see everything is same, everything is blue. That means if you will divide the carbon into more simpler forms or more small pieces, there will be your carbon only will be present. Okay. So whatever the big coal have the carbon atoms, the small one also have the carbon atom only. Whatever the characters have the big coal, the small coal also will have the same characteristics or same properties. Okay. So everything will be same element only, but the size only smaller. Okay. And one atom also, if they will combine, okay, then what is that called? If we will combine, then that is called your molecule. So remember, what is molecule? Molecule is the combination of two or more atoms. Okay. So then this one what? This one also your molecule. Okay. Then this one is your completely one element. where atoms combine, when two or more atoms combine and form the element. Okay. So your element is the pure substance. Pure substance means they are homogeneous. Homogeneous means what? Homo means same. Okay, that means they have only one kind of particles. Okay, I think you are getting, students, what I am trying to say. Okay. So, an element cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any physical or chemical means. This means what? After dividing into more simpler forms or more smaller pieces, okay, we are not able to change their properties, their characters and their behavior. Whatever we do the changes, that may be your physical or chemical, after that also they have the same characteristics what they have before. Okay, that's why an element cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any physical or chemical means. For example, we'll take one furniture, another small piece of wood. That furniture also made up of wood only, and the small pieces of also will be called as wood only. They both have the same characteristics, same properties. We cannot change them. Okay, we cannot change their properties after also so many changes we are doing on that. We cannot change their properties or characters. Okay. So tell me, what is this called? Is this an element? Yes, if everything is your same, that means this is your element, because you can see all atom is your similar. But look at here, is this an element? Yes, they are not single but they are in double, that is they are in the molecule form. Okay, so this is also one element. They both are element. Okay, but this is in the molecule form. An element can exist either in the atomic form or molecule form. Here we understood that your element can exist in the atomic form or in the molecular form. Suppose see, here in the silver atoms, if we'll zoom it, we'll get the silver atoms only. Okay, but in the oxygen gas, they found the molecules, their atoms are found in the molecular form. Okay, because remember your oxygen is a dimolecule. Okay, oxygen is a dimolecule element. Wherever you will find oxygen, that will be in the molecule form only. Okay, then is this an element? Just think, is this an element? No, because here the atoms are different. Okay, so this is your compound. If the atoms or the molecules are different in one thing, then that is called your compound. So about compound we'll read later on. So elements means what? Elements means they are the homogeneous in nature. That means they have atoms of only one kind. You can say this is your coal, means your carbon atom. Carbon, here everything is the carbon atom only. Okay, so we can say elements are the pure substances. Okay, so you read page 30 and 31. There it is given what is atom, what is molecule, what is element, and the characteristics of element. In the next video we will read the classification of elements. Okay, so what are the characteristics of elements? Remember that an element is a pure substance, then it is made up of only one kind of particles. Okay, first thing, what? It is a pure substance, then it is made up of only one kind of particles. Then elements may occur naturally or may be prepared artificially. That's why your 120 elements are there. Okay, out of which 90 are natural occurring and the remaining elements have been made by scientists in the laboratory. Okay, remember 90 are natural occurring and the remaining 30 is here made by the scientists in the laboratories. Okay, then last character is element exists in all three physical states, that is your solid, liquid, gas. So your element stay or element exists in all the three states. Okay students, this was for today's class. In the next video we will read about the classification of an element. And another thing students, the definition of your atom, molecule, element, you try to remember. The definitions are given in your book. Okay, that is in page 30 and 31. Okay, thank you.